Hey, Coach Miller here with BTB Lax. I'm in the studio, and I want to talk about this past Sunday's epic lacrosse matchup between Duke and Notre Dame. This is a rematch of last year's national championship game where Notre Dame came out on top and won the championship for the first time under Coach Corrigan. So Notre Dame went into halftime with an 8-4 lead, and here's what Coach Corrigan had to say about weathering the storm, coming out and expecting runs from Duke in the second half.
We talked at halftime, and we said every time they score in the second half, the crowd and the fans and their team are going to act like, okay, this is it. This is the comeback. And so at some point, you're going to have to weather that, and so, we were hoping they wouldn't get all the way back to even, but they did, and our guys just stayed focused.
All right, here we go. Let's fast forward to the fourth quarter where it's 10-7, and we'll see what happens, how Notre Dame weathers the storm. Okay, so let's start here. We got Michael Lynch taking a hard dodge with his left hand down the alley with a pass out to Faison. Faison, this guy who catches the ball, is a freshman. He came into Notre Dame as a partial scholarship lacrosse guy, but played football, had an unbelievable season as a freshman, and now is a full scholarship football guy. He plays all the time as a freshman for Notre Dame, but he'd probably want to have this shot back right to his stick, and Duke can push the transition. So it's kind of a freak play here with Carpenter picking it up, their long stick midi for Duke. And you can see here Carpenter's able to regain possession, pick it up, shoot, score. All right, so now Notre Dame is up 2 with the ball. Their second midfield is in the game. And we got Max Busenkel with the ball as an invert going against the short stick right here. And Duke just doesn't slide. So he gets to the top side with a clear look, no slide. That's his 5th goal of the season. That's one way that Notre Dame weathers the storm. All right, so we'll pick up action with about 11 minutes and 23 seconds left. Faison has the ball, and he gets stripped. We can see right here, he gets stripped. Frizzoli for Duke's going after it. He gets pushed. And Duke gets possession. All right, so here we go. We have Brendan O'Neill looking for a favorable matchup. He was a Twarton Award winner last year, and they're able to accomplish that because right there we can see, hey, quick interruption. If you want a free 3-part training series on all the mechanics of shooting, simply click the link right below in the description of this video. I got my good friend Scott Urich to walk you through his shooting system. Scott was an All-American at Georgetown University. He played on Team USA. He is currently the head coach at Georgetown Prep in Bethesda, Maryland. Prep is always a top high school team in the country, and they have a ton of current alumni playing college lacrosse. Scott really knows the art of shooting, so go ahead and check it out. All right, let's get back to it. The pick clips the defender. Right there, we can see the pick clips the defender. And now we have a matchup against a shorty with O'Neill. O'Neill's going against a shorty, and he buries it. Even with the slide there, he's able to bury it. It's 11-9 with 10:30 left in the fourth quarter. All right, so here we got Notre Dame's got the ball. They're up 2 with a little over 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're playing offense. An attempted feed to the inside, which gets tipped, and Duke comes up with the ball. And with a smart play upfield, they get a transition opportunity here. So we'll take a look. Pushing the middle of the field, they got numbers now. Frizzoli, number 7 for Duke. Very crafty with a long pole. Get the hockey assist there for a 1 more to Dyson Williams. And he gets Entominda with the stick fakes, goal. So it's a 1-goal game with 9 minutes and 19 seconds left. 11-10 Notre Dame. Face-off upcoming. And Duke scores quick. Duke comes up with it. And look at this catch by Fulton Bayman, an attackman, a grad student. Picks it up. Dodging. Gets back to his right hand. Stings it. 11-11. 9 minutes left. The crowd is going nuts. So on the ensuing face-off, we're going to see Notre Dame gets a penalty. So Duke gets the ball with man up. They have all the momentum right now. They're on a 3-goal run to tie the game. Let's see what happens. So here's the face-off. And we see a body check penalty. Boom. So now we have Duke is man up, and they get a great look by Brennan O'Neill. It just goes just high. But that goes in, who knows what happens, but it doesn't, so let's see. So here's Duke's man up. And not too much action right there. They're just looking to get a shot to O'Neill, number 34 up top right here, and he gets a good look. Sagging back in. Boom. Cranks it. Duke maintains possession. Okay, so there's the same man up here. Duke has possession. And this is a crazy turn of events because the ball goes off the crossbar. And look at this hustle over here. And look at this hustle over here by number 21, Carter Parlett. Just getting to the end line right here to give Notre Dame the ball. That's a huge, huge hustle play by Notre Dame. All right, so this is ensuing possession here. Little two-man game behind. Nothing too crazy. Ball goes up top, and let's keep an eye right here on the Duke defenseman collapsing out to Dobson, who's got the ball, and you'll see his, well, it's played in full of the head fake to the goal. But there we talk about it's like fundamentals in defense of breaking down, poke check, not getting face dodge. But as you can see, his stick's high, and Dobson realizes that, dodges him, boom, buries it, weathering the storm, getting the next goal, stopping the Duke run. Here's another look at the high stick as opposed to breaking down, getting that strong base and keeping them Dobson in front of him. He's able to go by him and answer with a big goal. All right, so here we go. Notre Dame's got the ball on the end line. You'll see it right over here, and you'll see immediately they pull a shorty down to set a pick to hopefully get the favorable matchup where you get an attackman going against a short stick. So you can see it right here. You see this two-man game all the time in college lacrosse and in high school lacrosse. And this pick, I kind of like this here. You can see Max like holding his ground so he can set the pick. And it's not a moving pick there because nobody's there yet. Whereas if somebody was there and he was trying to muscle him off or he hit the other guy, that could be interference. But he's just trying to keep his space. You know, and then we have Kavanaugh with his head up, dodging with his head up, and looking for Taylor. Taylor is Notre Dame's leading goal scorer, and this is his first goal of the game so far. He had some other good looks, but just missed the cage. But he buries it here, puts Notre Dame up 2. They continue to weather the storm down in Durham. So I just want to point out this possession here with a little less than 3 minutes left. I mean, it was good offense by Duke and good defense by Notre Dame, and let's take a look. So here we go. Duke's got the ball, and we're just going to see an awesome save by Entenmann there. I mean, he was the goalie of the year last year. I'll probably be the goalie of the year again this year. Just to take a look at this, I mean, just getting his body in front of, saving with his foot. I mean, that could easily have been a goal. As you can see there, he's got 14 saves for the day. Last year, he had 18 in the national championship against Duke. And I think he's got another piece of one right here. Blocking it away. So this is that same possession, all right? We're going to see a tip. See, like I say all the time in college lacrosse, they're playing this two-man game behind. So Notre Dame gets over the pick. Matchup stays the same. And then we'll see a little tip ball. The ball's on the ground. And now just a real heads-up play by Chris Conlon, who the announcer said was an investment banker, but came back for his final year of eligibility. All right, so that puts Notre Dame back up by 3 with about 1 minute and 42 seconds left. Duke scores one more. They have a chance to score. Notre Dame is clearing the ball, and I want to point this last clip out because we got Faison clearing it with his legs. And Duke, honestly, not doing a great job riding there. They got to at least turn him back and give himself a little bit of a chance. Let's take a look. So here we go. Here's Faison, the football kid. They put in his stick just to clear the ball. He gets up the sideline and dodges 3 guys. 1-on-1 in lacrosse is to force this guy back to the middle of the field. You can't give him this easy path out the sideline, but he's able to get there. One should have probably been there before. And then he just dodges 3 guys, and that's basically a defeated Duke team right there. So Notre Dame has won this series the last 5 games. It's the longest stretch for either team. We'll see what happens the rest of the way here. Notre Dame's got Cornell next. Duke's got UVA. So a lot of action there in the ACC, even though Notre Dame-Cornell is a non-league matchup. I'm Coach Miller with BTB Lax. Talk to you in another video.